Well, great morning, everyone. Somebody asked me to do a read on On Maxwell. Now, she's recently come out and said that, she wants to testify. Now, last night at 3 a.m., some House committee voted to not release the Jeffrey Epstein things. So I pulled the cards last night, and I'll show you what I got. I figured somebody would want to see them, so I kept them in order so I could show you this morning. The outside influence is running this, and I think this is showing like the cult leader. And we have Trump here as cult leader and wanting to bring something new. So the cult leader, or the higher things when it comes to Trump, what new is coming out, concrete things happening. Okay, so what I got, the readings about the dark drama, the devil, the dark happenings, and her wanting to walk away, to distance from it by charging forward with an action. Okay, so she wants to go forward so she can distance herself from this dark drama that she was engaged in. But what we have here for energy coming into it is the things up in the air. When it comes to the sharing, and this being sat on, okay? So here it is, evidence that's being sat on. What's going on today, we have the ongoing battle and push, continuing this battle. When it comes to this controlling the emotional things, and this is also your card for the democratic happenings, and when it comes to the past, when it comes to these young girls, the past, the fight to have this released. Well, the challenge is, again, what's being put out there, the lies, or the other things these girls want to offer up. When it comes to putting light on the subject, and finally bring it to its end. Okay? Mentally bringing this to an end. Okay? We want it done. We want it done. We want this to come out. But the potential outside happenings is, of course, we have he who would be dictator, really not happy with any of this that's happening now. With this harsh truth, the fight for the harsh truth, and his ongoing battle. Okay? Now, he got rid of Epstein, okay, this abuse of power, this control, using any means to keep it quiet. He had no problem getting rid of Epstein. And what's he tell Ghislaine? He told her, I wish her well. In other words, keep your mouth shut, or you could go the way of Epstein. So if we break this down, the four corners, we have the devil drama. We have Trump sitting on it, controlling it through abusive measures when it comes to moving it forward. Okay? So the very center of it, we have this pondering this emotional, trying to hang on to this emotional conundrum when it comes to sharing, putting the light on it, what was taking place. There's an ongoing battle when it comes to this past. Things are up in the air when it comes to bringing this to its conclusion and its rest mentally. And he's sitting on this. He's sitting on the evidence when it comes to the girls bringing this stuff forward and the things that he's saying. When it comes to the sharing, again, she wants to walk away from it when it comes to what's going on. Up in the air, the things he's sitting on, his dark devil past with these young girls, and his charging forward the energy of being embattled, continuing to battle with this. When it comes to the light being shared, she is not happy. We've got the Queen of Blades holding on to the things that took place. Again, wanting to testify and bring this to its conclusion. And he is controlling this stuff from the past. Okay? With battling, doing battle with whatever he needs to do to kowtow this. Now, I think if she got out and was going to testify, I don't think she'd make it to the, I doubt she would make it to the testimony. Some sort of an accident would happen along the way. I don't think she would be alive to, she'd be unalived on the way there, okay? Some way, shape, or form. She'd have some major accident or, she'd amazingly get ptomaine poisoning or something would happen. But let's go ahead and do a clarifying read and just see what it's going to tell us about this Ghislaine Maxwell. Let me shuffle these real good. We'll see what it has to say. Before you ask about the puppies, Miss Lily's on this side, Mr. Mickey's on this side. Mr. Mickey, Mick. There he is. There's a big boy. Yep. So they're both right here, chilling, chillaxing. Okay, so let's see. At the center of it all, we have, controlling the action, holding on and controlling the action. When it comes to the investigation, looking deeper. Not a surprise, is it? Yeah, because he is not happy with this coming out, okay? Trying to skew the narrative. Controlling the action, trying to control the information that's coming out, okay? The mindset. It's based on the desires, okay? when it comes to this investigation, wanting a victory. He wants a victory to control the whole thing. But it's moving forward, okay? It's in motion. They've taken aim. This feeling of loss, when it comes to this investigation, if this investigation happens based upon his past desires, he is facing a loss. Okay? And we have this wanting to hand this out for a victory. Ghislaine wants to put this out there. She wants to offer up this testimony. Okay? Taking aim and wants to move this forward now rapidly. Okay? She wants to put this in there. Wants to temper things. Okay? Wants to finally bring some balance, to temper it. And sees the wheel of karma. Okay? But things are being blocked. When it comes to the actual happenings that he was engaged in. And she wants this wheel to turn. Okay? She wants retribution. Because she sees what? He's trying to get away with it. Trying to get away with it. Yeah. By what? Controlling this. Emperor. Trying to control it. Wanting to take this to a better place. Through what? Harsh light of truth. Because I think this is her. I think this is Ghislaine. She's sitting in jail. And he's out there scot-free. And she wants this truth to come out. Okay? She's looking at what's being put together, what's being built. When it comes to this narrative of what's being shared, when it comes to the past, and she wants to see some justice. She wants to see justice. Mr. Mickey, Mr. Mickey Mick, I can't hardly read the cards when you're on there. I just can't. Yeah, I know. Giving Mama love. It's a good boy. You're a good boy. Come on. Over, Mickey. Mickey, come on. Good boy. That's my good boy. Okay. So she wants to unburden herself. I think she hears in there what's going on with this. And he's in, trying to act like he's squeaky clean. And she knows he's not squeaky clean. So she wants to bring it out, but he is doing whatever method he can, again, to suppress this and to, up to and including using violence if he needs to keep her quiet. Okay? Justice, yeah. I wanted to know why is the ultimate reason, why is she doing this? Well, this is her path walking, life path, choices being made. She wants to rapidly move on this, again, trying to figure out her next action. But, you know, maybe she's trying to rectify some of her life choices, okay? Figuring out her life choices. I asked if she'll ever be able to get this out. Well, this, at the moment, this truth is blocked. It's all internal, okay? All internal when it comes to the light being shed on guess who? Okay? Yeah, she's got the information, but now, of course, it's being blocked from being shared. Okay? So who knows if she will ever get the chance. She wants to bring it out, and she's being blocked from bringing that out. Okay? It's locked up inside of her. She knows. She's got the goods, is what it's saying. I asked what's going to happen with her. Well, she's taking aim. When it comes to the absolute knowledge, you know, this controlling the narrative when it comes to the past, I think she's going to continue to push for it. He, of course, is going to continue to try to spin the narrative. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll have to see how this plays out. But that's what I've got on Ghislaine this morning. Thanks for your question, and we'll see you online.